You don't get it. The original Jumanji, see, that was a board game. And that was a board game where when they played it, see Martin right there? The animals, they came out. Now this right here, this is not a board game. Ain't a board game. This, Martin, is a video game. Mm-hmm. And this time, they going in.
Yeah. No, I got that. I got that.
You see how they switched it? Oh, let's go and get into a trailer real quick.
All right.
Yeah, let's talk about that Jumanji. This is kind of nostalgic for people, man. Jumanji, I know, because I know people will be on YouTube. You said Jumanji.
I didn't
Corey
know
can't
people
talk.
were so sensitive about Jumanji.
Man, Jumanji is a classic. It's not even a good movie.
Exactly. And the CG is terrible.
That's how you know kids...
even at the time, it was bad.
Yeah. That's how you know kids like shit. Because right. Kids saw this and now that they grown up, the hipsters are like, man, Jumanji's great. And I was like, really? Watch that shit again. No, you right, man. Yeah, all right. Yeah. In fact, you ask some people, hey, watch it again. No, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, it really, it's a fun, story, book and all, but the movie did not live up to its potential at all.
No, and I understand some people being nostalgic for it because it's also, it's sort of bittersweet. Has the late Robin Williams in it.
Mm-hmm. And make an incredible discovery of their own.
Are you Alan Parrish?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Everyone thought you were dead.
This should have been amazing. 2 kids left at home alone inviting a crazy homeless man in. Mm-hmm. This should have been awesome. And then they open up a magical board game and all these animals pop out and there's a jungle in the house and they got to figure out clean it up before mom gets home or something. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen this shit.
Dr. Seuss is the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's not a good movie. And it's been a long time since I've seen it, so maybe I'm not being fair, but other people out there think the same thing because Sony said, hey, look, you know something? We hear people out there, so you didn't like it. And we hear Corey always saying, hey, if you're going to redo something that's not very good.
Sure.
Try to make it better. And it's got to be better when it has Dwayne The Rock Johnson in it.
Not necessarily.
Well, that's what we thought until Baywatch, but...
I said that with Escape to Witch Mountain.
But years later, he's going strong. And he came out and he said, look, all right, the Baywatch, okay, kind of fucked up at that.
Did he?
No, not really.
Okay.
But he should.
Because I think he went on Twitter, was like, man, ignore these critics. They just hate on everything.
Yeah,
okay.
Like Dwayne Johnson actually tried to go out and beat up critics. Right. Hey, pencil neck, you don't like my movie? Oh, fuck you, kill me. That would have been me. I'd rather you kill me than watch that bullshit again.
No, man, I like the Fast and Furious. I'm talking about Baywatch. Oh, yeah, no, that bullshit.
They said, all right, not only is it maybe Dwayne The Rock Johnson, you can argue with that, but Kevin Hart, Karen Gillian from Guardians of the Galaxy, and then to add to for some extra added comedy goodness, we're going to even throw Jack Black in there for free.
Right.
And that is the cast of Jumanji. People are saying, I'm intrigued now. And if you can sweeten up my childhood, if you can make it better, then do it. Let's go ahead and take a look at not Jumanji, but Jumanji. Welcome to the jungle, Martin.
You're going to die.
I'll be the curvy genius.
Dr. Smolder Bravestone.
I guess I'm Ruby Roundhouse.
You can stop this.
What, Martin? Wait a minute. Martin, we're not even into Jumanji yet. Come on, man. But wait, Martin, let's see what happens when they end the game.
Oh, my God. Not another, they go inside of a video game.
Yes. Jesus. Another where they go inside of a video game, Martin. Damn, that eyebrow almost jumped off his face. Did you see that?
I know. Tight shot. All right, here's my catchphrase.
Wink. Like The Rock is fine, but that eyebrow is overacting like a motherfucker. that eyebrow pulled his face. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Over here, man. Okay.
All right. Hold on. I wasn't ready yet.
I thought that eyebrow retired, man.
I'm an overweight, middle-aged man. I don't have my Claritin, and all I see around here is pollen.
Well, I don't have the top 2 feet of my body.
Welcome to the jungle.
This is a video game, which means we all have special...
Get it, Marty?
I wasn't sure before. But now they play the song. I get it.
If you were confused, I gotta say, they do make it clear for you. Oh! You know, I like the way Guns N' Roses, they're like, that song was never about a literal jungle. You don't have to use that whenever something's in the jungle. And I could just see.
How about the lion sleeps tonight? You can always go with that something.
Then it would betray the title of the movie, man. Nah, man, it's Axl Rose and Slash, I can tell you right now, they are fuming. They hate when their music is used for movies.
They must hate all the time.
Yeah, because it's used all the time. I remember the first time that it was used, and I don't think a lot of people know this. Anybody remember the Deadpool, the Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry movie?
Yeah.
And a lot of people didn't know that who this dude was, the one that's lip syncing to Welcome to the Jungle.
Ooh. Is that Jeff Daniels? No.
Welcome to the Jungle. That's Jim Carrey, man.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Jim Carrey. And I remember, this is before Jim Carrey was a big name. And I remember Guns N' Roses, they were in an interview and they're like, yeah, we're sick of people using our song. And they were talking about this movie, like, yeah, like that movie where that fucking dork was lip syncing our song. And I looked at it and I was like, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Man, and this, I know we're talking about Jumanji, but y'all got to see this shit because the video just starts out weird. I remember watching it, it's like, what the fuck? Because it starts out like this with some goddamn Sambo in bed. And at the time, I was...
Is this in the movie?
It's in the movie. Yeah, it's in the movie. And I remember at the time when that came out, I was like... I was a big fan of Guns N' Roses. Everybody loved that song.
Sure.
And I was like, who the fuck is this geek up here doing this? Like, nobody knew who Jim Carrey was at the time, though. And that's, I mean, it's, even when the song was used 3 decades ago, it was bad. I think that's one of the things that turned me out to the trailer is that that song is so overused. You know, even that title, Welcome to the Jungle, like, man, that shit is old already.
Yeah.
You know, nobody wants to hear that shit. And another thing, a reference to another film that I don't like. I'm tired of these movies whenever you got kids that from different social cliques, whenever they got to mingle with each other, they always got to put them in detention.
They always got a Breakfast Club this
shit.
shit.
They always got a Breakfast Club that shit, man. They do it all the time. You know, they always put them in detention. And then that's when the hilarity ensues.
I like how they get 28-year-olds to play 17-year-olds.
I know.
And those kids look old.
Ain't nobody buying this shit.
Like, what high school is this?
Yeah. I mean, how long y'all been put back? I mean, especially this Negro right here. Exactly. Come on, man.
Wearing a football jersey.
Yeah, you should be retired from the NFL right now. Big ass sitting up there. Yeah, I'm 16. When the tension over, I'm hungry. Nobody buying this shit, man. That motherfucker look as old as I am. He look like he should have kids about to graduate from that high school.
Right.
Man, I've been put back a few years. I'm just big bone. Shut the fuck up. And I'm saying I don't mind it all the time, but I just see it all the time. Like they just do it too soon sometimes. We just saw another movie where they did that. Power Rangers did that.
Yeah.
But I let Power Rangers slide because he slapped the fuck out that dude.
Ooh.
He slapped the English language out of him. We were watching the English version of that, and he started talking Spanish after he got slapped.
Man, he put a lot into that slap right there. Yeah, play it again.
Man, I ain't never. That's why I always say, people used to think it was a bitch move to slap somebody. No, because a man can slap hard. Even that dude like, ooh, somebody go pick his face up.
Like it wasn't planned. Like, oh,
that wasn't in the script. It's almost like he slapped the black off the white off that dude. He was a black man underneath. But Yeah, that Breakfast Club thing, man. That's way overused at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're getting sucked into a video game. Like, for real, I thought we stopped doing that.
No, Martin, but you don't understand. That's the clever thing about this movie.
It is?
Yeah. You see, the thing is, Martin, you don't get it. The original Jumanji, see, that was a board game. And that was a board game where when they played it, see, Martin, right there, the animals, they came out. Now, this right here, this is not a board game. Ain't a board game. This, Martin, is a video game. Mm-hmm. And this time, they going in.
Yeah.
You
No,
see?
I got that.
You see how they switched it?
What I see is how the original Jumanji worked because it was magic, and you go like, all right, we can go with that. But putting it in a video game and having them break out down into bits is trying to use science. And that's a giant fail right there.
Well, Martin, the kids like the video games today. You know, mom and
that's
dad.
like Atari system.
Martin, yeah, and kids like the retro games too. And you know, he found a 2600. Hey man, what this? This man found a 2600 with PS4 graphics on it.
Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm so like. Wait, what are we looking at here?
Man, these graphics real. And they got virtual reality with it now.
Yeah.
But hey, man, that's all that matters, Martin, is that it's the video games. You know, mom and dad played them board games, not us, not this generation. We play the video games. So that's how they spin it around for the kids. But nah, man, I'm with you because the only reason why I really hype up the board game versus video game part, because that's the only original shit they got.
If you want to even call it that.
If you want to even go that far, but I'm trying to give them something, and that's the only thing they got, because outside of that, it's the same old shit.
That's a design by executive committee if I ever saw one.
Well, even right down to the actors, man, doing the same shit.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart, man. Kevin Hart is doing what Kevin Hart is doing. Screaming and talking about how short he is. Oh, shit. Let me help by turning it up so you can hear his ass scream. But that's all he's doing, running around. Where the rest of me at?
Where's the rest of me? I don't have the top 2 feet of my body.
You know, I would cut myself in half to get to be as short as he is and have what he's got, because he's a talented guy, a talented comedian, but when he gets in the movies, that's all it is. I'm short.
And I'm loud.
Yeah. That's all he got. Hey, everybody look at me. Oh, you can't, because you can't see me because I'm so short. Mm-hmm. It's like, wow. And the man is one of the most bankable stars out there. Yeah. Just to tell people that he's short. I wish I was a midget right now.
He knows he's popular. He knows how to ride the wave.
And even Dwayne Johnson, everybody talks about the charisma that he has, but same thing here. He's just beating the fuck out of people.
Well, I'm going to say something positive.
Please do, if you can.
I can't.
Don't let me be the only one.
Well, you're right. You know, Dwayne Johnson is here to beat the fuck out of people. I do like that he's playing a kid who's actually not just insecure, but a coward. So it's going to give him a chance to act in a way that we never see him.
Okay, you know something?
It's a different character than we're used to seeing him play.
I will give you that, because I do like him. I do like him in here doing that, like when he's talking about pollen and shit.
Yeah.
Cars we chose.
So that means
Bethany?
Oh, wait, Bethany. Don't look at it.
I actually like Jack Black playing a teenage chick, man.
I like that idea, and I like Jack Black, but I feel like him and Kevin Hart in the same movie is too much screaming.
It's too much screaming. I think that he'll actually be one of the quiet ones, because I think that he'll have attitude. And I love that whole thing of him like that line, like I'm a teenage girl and a fat middle-aged man. You know, I think that, look, if you're gonna grab straws with this, I think at least somebody has a chance to do something different, because, like I said, we got 2 other actors in here doing the same shit.
Yeah.
And these guys at least get to act.
I like Kent even with this place.
You know, I thought that was kind of funny. I thought that was kind of cute,
Sure.
man. You know, it was funny to me. What's her name? Karen Gillan. Karen Gillan. I don't like that her name is Ruby Roundhouse. For one, they're trying to force the girl power thing in there, which is so trendy right now. And it's like, oh yeah, her name's Ruby Roundhouse, so hey, she got to do a roundhouse. Wait, damn, I blew that motherfucker up.
She hits too hard.
She like, shit, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, like there's a lot of things that are literal in here, and I'm like, all right, get it, okay, and with and like I said, with Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart, I mean, it'd be one thing with them just doing the thing that they do in here, but they might as well be the same guys. Let me pull up the picture right here. They might as well be they are the same characters that they were in Central Intelligence.
Yeah,
it's just like those two characters just went on safari. It's and if you haven't seen the movie, that's what it was. It was the contrast between one big strong dude and one short loud guy. And that's what they're doing here.
Well, look, they teamed up. It worked well. They made lots of money, made people happy. What Hollywood executive isn't going to say, let's do that again, more of that?
No, and you know what? And you're right.
And they seem to like each other.
No, they do, and that's why I'm being a little harsh, because I would think, well, if you got chemistry that good, because they do, they're like, hey man, we're buddies now, we're friends, let's make movies together, BFF. And now that they're doing this, it'd be like, well, I would expect more chemistry at you guys instead of you going through your hack things that Hollywood kind of stereotypes you for. But hey,
it could still be there. I mean, they have to play characters.
Yeah,
who are other teenagers who are other people who don't like each other. We'll see.
No.
It could pull itself together. I mean, I'm not all that encouraged by what I see in this trailer, but there's still enough room for it to maybe come out okay.
I like you trying to be positive. I like that.
You know what?
I like how you start out, fuck this movie, and now you trying to be nice. I get it.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying real hard.
Well, and I can't, because even when they put a flash of Bobby Cannavale up there.
Really?
Yeah, it went so fast you didn't even see him. But even with that little flash, it's like, okay, you're the typical villain. You holding some golden shit, the glowing shit that the others need to find to get out this world or something. Nothing here. And the reason why I really am complaining about this, I mean, these characters could be fun. I have no problem with that. The movie's fun. I'm not looking for anything deep. But the whole thing with Jumanji, the first one, is that they found this game, and the hook of it was that you got these animals that are in the house.
Right.
You got these animals that are running around, and how they're going to get it back. Here, they're just running through a jungle.
Sure.
And it's not with obvious CG animals. And so it just doesn't look, it doesn't look as clever.
It doesn't.
As the original hook that they had.
And the animals don't look quite as good, and after Jungle Book, I feel like you got to step up your game.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. As long as none of the animals talk, I guess they'll be all right. Sitting up there with that clutch cargo mouth. they got like animals with a human mouth.
Just give that leopard some peanut butter. We'll make it work.
Hey, Dwayne, fuck you. You ain't shit. You're not gonna beat me out. I just look like a typical CG action film, man.
It does.
I don't even mind bad CG if you can give me a clever idea behind it. So whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Something
Anyway,
somewhat original, but hey, what you gonna do?
All right, but we better not talk shit, otherwise Dwayne Johnson gonna be out there trying to beat our asses. Man, these critics don't understand shit, man. Let me find you, Coleman.
They don't understand fun, but you, the people, you understand fun.
Yeah, but you dumbass. I mean, you people.
Yeah, exactly.
You get it.
That is what that is saying. Especially when somebody goes, "Well, the fans will like it."
Yeah.
Oh, because you think the fans are idiots.
Why'd I make Dwayne Johnson talk like this? I don't know, man.
Yeah, he's not snapping the Slim Jims.
Ooh, you better like my movie. I'm gonna find you and beat your ass. Snapping the Baywatch. You gonna snap my neck? Keep talking shit. Yeah, you gonna get that. Gonna get that eyebrow on my ass. He can beat me up just with his eyebrow.
He sends it over there and beat you up.
Yeah,
he'll take care of it.
Keep talking that shit, Coleman.
What? I ain't say nothing.